What's up, y'all? Big B's, Big Mean, Big Green, Big Cheese. Back at it again with another story time Sunday where we tell the whole truth, the truth, and nothing but the truth, baby. And today, I will be sharing with you guys the first time that I got robbed. Now, this story, you can take it one or two ways, man. You could take it as like, oh man, I feel sorry for you, or you gonna laugh at my pain, cause man, this shit was so funny. Look, alright, we're gonna just dive right in, cause being robbed ain't no joke, so we just diving right into it. Alright, so look, if you know about the Metro Links, it's not like subways. It's like an actual train. You know, it's about the same. It's the same, you know, difference. Like it's designed to do the same thing, but it's different. So I'm riding the Metrolink back home from this little you know, you can't say too much, but yeah, it's a little I'm flying back home. I'm feeling good. Hair on my nuts, you know, feeling like a man. You know, this was back when I was 16, 17. I'm going to be saying 16, 17 a lot of my story times because that was the times I was really outside and really, doing what I had to do to, you know, prove that I was, yeah. So, but look, I'm a little sick too, so you might hear me up. Yeah, whatever. Back into the story. Yeah, so I'm coming home from the little situation house, right? Feeling good about myself, hair on my nuts, like I said. I'm walking home, it's hella dark outside. If you know about the Metrolink, if you know about the Wellston station, you gotta walk home. It's like this one part is just no lights at all, and it's like these bushes. It's like these bushes. These motherfuckers like big as hell. Anybody can straight hide in there. So this particular time, I'm feeling good about myself, not being on my 10s, my P's and Q's, whatever. So I'm walking. I get to the bush. I'm always skeptical when I get to the bush every time, just because it just look creepy, man. Just imagine that's the bush, like just big as hell, man. And you could just think somebody in there, just cause the way you grew up, you know, the way things just happens. So I'm thinking something. Every time I walk past that bush at nighttime, I'm always thinking, like, always on cues. But this time I just wasn't. I was asleep, man. I was so happy. I just got some. You already know. But so I'm walking. I'm chilling. Vibed out. I'm always vibed out walking down. But I be on 10 most of the time. But this time I'm just vibed out, chilling. You hear me, man? I'm talking about, she ain't messing with no go. Yeah. But no, I wouldn't listen to this song. That's just the first one that came to my head. But so I walk past the bush, right? Dude, freeze, motherfucker! He upped the pole on me. I'm talking about the pole on me, though. He upped the whole pole on me, bro. I'm looking at the pole like, man, I ain't got no money on me though, cause back then I was working. I used to spend all my money on shoes and clothes and shit. So I used to have, you know, I had probably like $100 on me or something, $100. Yeah, I ain't get robbed though. Well, I got robbed, but I ain't get finagled. Like, he just took whatever I had in my pocket. He didn't like make me strip down and stuff like that, but he upped the pole on me. He was just talking all shit. He was like, if you don't get your bitch ass on the ground, I swear to God, you gonna die tonight. I'm like, man, fuck, I'm not trying to die tonight. So what you want, sir? Damn me, what are you after? Goddamn me, you can have it all. Yeah, cause at that time I wasn't even trying to be no hero at the time. I'm like, man, I'm thinking about like, shit, people gonna need me, and then I got my peoples to think about. I got myself to think about. I just couldn't play the tough guy this wrong, cause where I'm from, people they not bluffing. They gonna actually pull that trigger, and you know when they hungry, they gonna do what the fuck they gotta do to eat. So I'm like, man, fuck it, man. Whatever I do lose, I'm gonna get it back, man. I ain't tripping. So then he going through my pockets, pat me down, whoop 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 whoop. Then I heard somebody else just making noise in the bush. I'm like, man, oh my god, don't tell me it's another nigga in this motherfucker. What the fuck is they having a menage in this bitch? I'm like, man, y'all is tripping. So another nigga came out with a pole. He had a look. His mom was like this big, bro. I'm like, man, what the fuck are you gonna do with that? You gonna have to shoot me in my pinky toe or something, because that motherfucker ain't gonna do shit. That motherfucker was hella little. I'm looking at this nigga. I'm like, man, if this other dude went right here, I'll beat your motherfucking ass, boy. But the other dude had the motherfucking, that motherfucker looked like he'd take a head off. So I set my stupid ass down and did what that fuck they wanted to do. So I gave him the bread. They was trying to take my shoes. I fucking wasn't going for that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I wasn't going for that. You can have the money, but these shoes mean too much for me. So they trying to get the shoes. We fighting for the shoes. Man, no, you ain't getting my shoes. Y'all ain't getting my shoes. No. You ain't getting my shoes. Whatever. You ain't getting my shoes. So I ain't let them get the shoes. They end up, because it was like a car or something, they end up coming blast the kid. I'm talking about blast the kid. Oh, it was a whip that came. They took off. Flew down the street. I'm like, man, I just got robbed, man. $100, man. $100. You had one, but I had to go to work next day. And and they was cool about it, man. So they had ended up blessing me, giving me some more money. And I'm like, man, this company I work for it was the same story. It was the same. I got robbed while I was working at Fort Taco. I guess that job was just, I was making too much money, and they was seeing the progress, and I should have been walking. I should have saved up and got me a car, because that Metro was not it. I'm scared of that bitch, man. That'll test your manlyhood right there, being on that train. I don't care what nobody say, man. I used to be on that mug. But overall, I was good on there, because I used to be on there so much, so people started to recognize me. Like, nah, they know, like, nah, he ain't the one. You know, you don't fuck with him, because I had built my name up out there, man. I was like, man, don't play with me out there, man. I was one of them dudes, but you know, everybody ain't scared of them dudes. You know, everybody meet they match one day, man. So. What I gotta say to y'all, just don't try to be that tough guy, man. Don't try to play that tough role all the time if you know that ain't you, because that was me, but that wasn't really me, because I'm real humble and I'm real sweet, but I can get there if I need to, not all the time. That's just not me all the time. But yeah, so man, that was the time when I got robbed, man. Shit wasn't sweet, man. I swear to God, buddy ass, he was not playing. Jeez, motherfucker. I'm like, man, what the fuck, man? No, not the young bull, man. I can't be getting robbed, man. Not robbed. How the fuck I'm gonna get robbed, man? But yeah, they got up on me, man. So yeah, everybody got that. If you wasn't really in the field if you ain't never get robbed before. I don't care what you talking about, man. Hey, everybody had to experience it, so, but I'm not proud of getting robbed, but it's just where you come from. I'm just blessed that I'm still here today and share my story with y'all, man. Yeah, you know, simple, just simple little shit like that, man. It just makes me feel good to share my stories with y'all, cause yeah, it just feel right to me. But appreciate y'all for tuning in to Storytime Sunday, where we tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, baby. I'll catch y'all in another Storytime Sunday next week. Let's get up out of here.